Hey guys, so I'm here with another meal. Um, going to be making beef and broccoli, which is one of my favorite meals. I rinsed off some of the beef and put it in the pot. So usually I have it on medium high, and I'm like to get it to saute for a bit. So I use garlic powder and ginger, as well as a Chinese 5 spice blend and pepper. As you guys know, I don't like a lot of salt. Plus, I'm planning on using a broth, which tends to have salt already in it. So I try very hard to limit as much salt as possible. Um, then add a little bit of hoisin sauce. I would say 2 teaspoons, and soy sauce. Again, another 2 teaspoons. Mix it together. And so I'm going to cut up some ginger. You know, I love my fresh ginger. So just cutting up a piece of ginger. You don't want too much because you don't want to be the biggest component of the dish, but just enough for it to give it that aromatic and that taste. And so really I realized that I didn't have any onions, but I do have shallots, so I'm going to utilize one of those to cut up in the meal. And I really think this is something that you can make on its own. So it can be just the broccoli and onions and beef, but also if you want some type of carbohydrate, I would say rice. You can even do a pasta on the side as well. I did make some rice, some brown rice to go with it. And guys, I really want us to work on making sure that we are eating healthy and fresh food. It's very important for us, especially in this day and time where we don't have, the greatest health care. So make sure that you're just eating right for you and your family. So after I'm done chopping up the ginger and the shallots, I mix it in for a bit. I don't know why that's actually the broccoli there. I don't know why it took me so long to make this meal. I think I was a little distracted. But yeah, so I had 2 florets of broccoli, cut one of them up. And I would definitely recommend, like, even though I used only one of the florets, I recommend doing 2 because they do cook down. So with the steak, not steak, but the beef slices, I'd say to make sure to make sure it's as tender as possible. So I will let it cook down quite a bit, and I use a Maggi. In case you don't know what Maggi is, this is a Maggi. Instead of just putting it directly in there, because sometimes it doesn't break apart all the way, I will put it in the microwave for a bit and add some water to it, stir it up, and then add it to whatever I'm cooking. And I don't usually use the entire one. I'll use half of a block. It's to me that's just enough to give it the flavor that you need. I also will use it in my rice to give it some flavoring. And then kind of felt like there wasn't enough soy sauce, so I added another teaspoon, but of course that's your choice, depending on your taste buds, what your preference is. And I also like to have like a little bit of a almost like a gravy or sauce to make sure that it goes with the rice, because I do put it on top of the rice. And again, just letting it cook down at this point. Everything has been added. I'm going to add a nice salad to go with it. And go from there. Anyways, guys, I think that is it. I will see you guys later.